Last episode we hunted down some creatures that we didn't have and we fully upgraded our gear, well, as far as we can. We've got level 2 on all of our gear. To get level 3 we have to progress the story. We'll take these. We have to progress the story so we can get access to the other creatures. Right then, we're going to go and attend the new beast class because this is a new chapter. It's now winter. Let's go, baby. Beasts class. And then we're going to go and see Sebastian. Actually, there's one thing I want to do. I want to do that quickly now. I need to disable DS4 Windows. There we go. And now we can just run it on PlayStation Pad. There we go. Because this doesn't give us any trouble at all. Right then. Pumpkin.
There's so much we don't know about these.
Needs to be daytime. Can I get some sunshine? I do like Nifflers. I think Nifflers are my favourite creature. Look at the state of it.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Was that it?
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off.
I hope this is good.
Ahead.
It's got to be good since it's this
Nice
far into the
and
game.
steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Bombarda. expelliarmus.
Well done. Now, let us put it in.
What could it be better than? Expelliarmus, maybe? Bombarda, let's have a look. Heavy damage on impact. I think I prefer this over Expelliarmus. I like raw damage. In fact, Bombarda. Yeah, that's a good setup.
Shall we? Go
Roma.
ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Where?
Revelio. Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Heavy damage in a large area. Baby, this could be really good. Let's check our talents out. Do we have anything for Bombarda? With a massive area of effect. Oh, give me that. The Pulsar releases an additional blast directly around you. Do you know what it is? I do like the Pulsar. I think I'm going to get this. I use the Pulsar quite often. I'm not a fan of Descendo. Glacius Mastery. I mean, we do use that, but are we ever going to get people caught in the blast? We don't have the transformation spell. But Dark Art, I think this might be worthwhile going into. Defeating a cursed enemy restores your health. That's terrible. Cursed effect remains on an enemy for a longer period of time. Go on then, I might as well take that. Flipendo, nah. Expelliarmus, nah. Stupefy, nah. I think they're a waste. Core. I mean, that could be good. Increases ancient magic. We should go for this actually. Let's try and get our meter up. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute more to the ancient. It's hard though because it looks okay in these tutorials, but in combat you're getting attacked so much that you can't really hit aerial creatures. Stupefy, direct damage, range. Successful Protego blocks will contribute to the ancient magic meter. I don't know what ancient magic throw is, that's the problem. Right, we'll just take them for now. I think we might have to... what's the cooldown on this? Oh, we can't find out because we're not technically in combat. Okay then. We've replaced Expelliarmus with Bombard. I think that's a good choice. Let's go to the next quest, which is Sebastian. Hopefully he teaches us another spell.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Lumos.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it.
I agree.
That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
Really, we
You
need
think
this.
This relic might be able to save Anne.
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
Yeah, he kind of got cold feet beforehand. I won't say anything.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I agree. Oh,
Ominous, we were just about to
Lumos.
get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Ominous, you got to understand Sebastian.
I'm not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Really?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please, avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
It's not going to happen.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know.
Nah,
Would
I've
be
got Sebastian's back on this.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, that's where we found the note. Okay then. There's very little else we can do here. I think it might be the main quest, baby. Meet with Poppy. Poppy Sweeting. Is that the girl from Beast class? What's she doing out here? Poppy Sweeting. I'm sure that's the last that's part of my guild. And she's from Beast's class.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
It does. Yeah, I was right, it is her.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Howin far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
I got you.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Lumos. Revelio.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Yeah, we just discovered them for the first time in last episode.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
I'm not being funny, mate, but I would crush you.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
I don't know what we use these toadstool cuffs for. We've got 5 million in our inventory and nothing to use them on. What the hell is that?
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Bro, that just completely ate a full deer. Survival of the fittest.
Lumos.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Expelliarmus.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Where are we going? This way. What a view.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Well, they want the same thing, don't they? Power.
Look,
immeasurable
down there.
power.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Oh, I'm on the quest area, like. I beg to differ.
Always.
Nothing to poach in Arrynshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
Hey, watch this.
Deposit.
I heard something.
Bombarder. Incendio.
Get wrecked, he's off the cliff.
Accio. Glacier. Incendio.
Oh, he got me. He got me, he got me, got me. I'm just chilling here.
You'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself.
Revelio.
What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Those guys enjoyed their trip. They enjoyed it greatly. Alright, Repario. Do you know what it is? I'm kind of thinking... we very rarely use Repario. We could put... watch this. Right. This goes there. Because we the spell that I've just replaced there, we automatically use that spell. When we use Get Over Here, it automatically turns into that. So we'll use that there. we'll leave Reparo on there for now, but we can replace that with Hair and Treats. Now that gives us a full new slot to put damage dealing spells in. So if we just want to deal damage, we've got this Curse. We should put Bombarder in A, Expelliarmus in B. We could use some other spells actually. Let's set this up with another yellow. We could put Halt. Oh no, Halt's not A. That's not great. When do we get this? Oh, that's Transformation. That's not really going to work. I think this should just be pure damage dealing. We'll go for Expelliarmus. And I'll put Defendo just in case it's there. That's all damage dealing. Pretty cool. Right, we'll try it out.
Revelio.
I like these poacher tents.
What in Merlin's name?
The dragon.
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Right, let's take this easy.
That's brilliant.
Revelio.
Know you're there.
Don't know what Victor was sinking, stroking a Bracus Totalis.
We're not allowed through there.
Revelio.
I wonder if we ever get a chance to capture a dragon for our beast place.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then...
Are you sure it's not a muggle?
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Defender. Accio. Glacius. Incendio.
That'll do.
Revelio.
Good job, those dragons are so noisy. They didn't hear the bombarder going off. Bombarder! Let's check these dragons out. Yeah, look, they've got them encased in a force field so they can't just fly out. That's pretty interesting.
It's only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's happening?
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Oh yeah, baby. Let's go wild.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. The deal from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
I bet you we get to hatch this dragon egg. That's how we get a dragon.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
I'm ready for this. Right, we need to open up with Crucio.
Careful! Ramrod will want his dragon intact.
Bro, I think we can do this in stealth. Maybe not. Crucio! Get over here!
What have you done?
Confringo, Bombarda. Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Careful.
Accio.
Wrong spell. Light it up.
Never have come here. Hope you could
Expelliarmus, Bombarda. Defender.
Shall we finish what we
Light it up, baby.
Expelliarmus.
Not the brightest child.
From the skies.
Bombarda. Confringo. Levioso.
I thought you didn't leave. Let me out, Doctor. Here I find you.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Accio.
Whoa, I'm on fire.
Incendio. Bombarda.
Twasn't nothing.
Confringo. Depulso. Levioso.
that ought to warm you up.
Protego. Confringo. Bombarda.
My young friend.
Depulso. Incendio. Revelio.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Pull, pull, pull.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Your beast food. If that was real life, I do not think that's how it would have played out. We would be on fire. We would be barbecued ribs. That was an awesome quest.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
I think we should hatch it.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Lumos.
Lumos!
There we go. Job's a good one. What does that say? Flip a Dugbog while it's waiting to use its sneak attack. Flip a Dugbog while it's waiting to use its sneak... I wonder if that's Filipendo or Flipendo or whatever.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class.
We need this transformation spell. It's hard to the core. Let's go get it. What do we need to do for it? Collect the field guide page in the underground harbour. Collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfer in the library. Okay. I mean... we'll go here. I don't know where it's pointing us, or if we can even get to it from this fast travel point, but we'll give it a shot. Schnicky, schnicky. Oh, they're having a ball of a time.
Revelio.
There it is.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
She seems completely antisocial. Got it. Next.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour.
Where does this take us? See, this might take us to an area we've never been before, so it's an opportunity to get some XP. Oh, let's just put us outside. A new side quest though. below us, inside of here. Right, wait there. Let's fast travel in here. New side quest. We'll get this side quest and then we'll go and find this other page.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Oh, it's you! Just the person.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William, the one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning, and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
It's hilarious, but let's be sensitive to this matter.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster.
That I am.
Turning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
I will.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much. You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's probably going to be the hardest thing we'll ever do in our lives. Right, back on with the main quest. Professor Weasley.
Revelio.
Collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library. I could have swore I found everything in this library. Maybe I was wrong.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Oh, unless it's flying about.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes, I am.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Mate, my middle name's Encyclopedia. Let's do it.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
A bird. The snake bird. The golden snidget sounds legit.
The golden snidget.
Correct!
Oh, I'm a beast.
Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question.
Come on then.
Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix. Alahosty draft. Pepper up potion. Got to be pepper up potion because it sounds like you're pepping up, getting prepped up.
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis.
Ah, bullshit.
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Dildos. The only thing I know, I recognise the Deathly Hallows. Is that one of the movies?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
Oh, I'm a
According
beast.
to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger.
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a
Oh, the
chaser throws
quaffle.
the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Not now.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz.
I
at
got
the
stuff to
moment.
do, baby.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the
Got
book
it.
back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Oh, we can't get down. I'm so lazy, I'm just gonna fast travel. Ooh, beating a curse. Oh yeah, that's the side quest we got. Alright, this sounds good. Transfiguration classroom. Yeah, if we can learn this spell right, there's an upgrade we can get, which makes things explosive barrels. Lads, this is gonna be awesome. Oh, we need to be daytime. What is going on with this tree?
Revelio.
Let there be light.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from...
It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Poppy was speaking to us while the cutscene was in play.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Come on, baby, let me transform something. 2 turtle doves.
beautifully done.
Maybe this can go on our new slot. Right. Transformation can go there. We'll not do Bombarder. Well, we could do Expelliarmus. Wonder what we can... You think I should use Descendo? It depends what we... Okay. Oh, shit, wrong one.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Why, thank you.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement.
I did.
Detecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
I know nothing about that. Nothing at all.
Not at all. I was, merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Awesome. You know what it is? It's funny when you play games like this. Like, this game is so well made. Well, it's definitely got some issues, but I mean, like, the story, and I think what helps is the lore of the Harry Potter books is like woven into the fabrics of this game. It kind of makes me want to watch the movies and actually pay attention to them.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
We could... Who are you?
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
So many quests. Large Cock wants to meet us. I like Large Cock. He's awesome. The helmet of my Large Cock did not work.
Revelio.
Ah, see, these are the statues.
Accio. Glacius. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso.
Levioso. We've missed so many of these. At least we know what to do with them now. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. How do we get to this thing? That's a tricky one. Alright, let me just check the map out. I want to see if there's any more side quests. That's nutty. Oh my god, Summoner's Court Match 3. I am... Tell you what we'll do. We'll go and speak to Natty, because that'll probably just be a conversation, then we can do her quest along with Sebastian's next episode. Yeah. We'll do that, and I think we're going to do this Summoner's Match 3, because I'm a beast at it. Go and see Natty. If we find any more statues, at least we know what to do with them now. Use Leviosa. Leviosa!
On another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Listen, we will not fight the dark wizard. This is the best accent in the world.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned.
Why?
Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
Don't know what that
and
is.
It is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
What is... I don't know. I don't understand what this is. But is she actually a human, though?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students.
So she is
at
human.
Wanadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
More dangerous than the dark wizards.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
She is speaking facts.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
I do think your mother's right. Like, by any means, by all means, go outside as a human, but not as an animal right now.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
I shall not
Thank
find
you
out
for
off me.
being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Okay, you know what it is time for some bulls. Lads, I love playing bulls in this game. My favourite. Can we have a full game of just doing this? Full game of clapping balls. Yeah. Check out my snowy balls, baby.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose
it
so.
is.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of.
Right, come on. They always go first. So we gotta try and put them off. What's that? Oh, how does this work? Oh, it's a ramp. That wasn't very good, was it?
You didn't see that.
Oh, I did. I saw all of it.
Accio.
Oh my god, what skills. What absolute skills. I don't think she's practiced too well here. I was looking forward to knocking her balls off the court, but we're not going to get a chance. I think it would be wise of us to do this. Oh, do we, oh, wait there. We get 100 points if it lands on top. I didn't even realise that. I was still trying to get the 50. Right, let's get the 100 points here. I think we can do it.
Accio.
Yeah. Oh, what's that class does?
It appears I've been bested.
30 points. It'll do. We won. I would have liked to have crushed her with a much more menacing defeat, but alas.
Well done. Diving, summoner's court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
I wish there was a way to play these games again. Like, I think I mentioned this last time, like there should always be like somebody stood here. And you just like speak to them just to have a fun game. You can crush our enemies and you get to choose what type of board you use. I hope that happens at the end of the tournaments. Okay then. Anything else we can tie up before the end? I don't think there is. Let's have a look at Hogsmeade. Do you think there's any side quests here? We could talk to Tell you what, we could talk to Poppy for a debrief. Let's go and do that now. And then we've actually got stuff in our inventory we can sell, so this would be the perfect time to do it.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Albert Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been...
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Kiss my lucky egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
You didn't. It wasn't your fault.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
I think we've got some good quests coming up.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Cheers, Poppy. Take care out there.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Have you not got my upgrade ready? How can we waiting months? Got all this. know what it is? I'm even going to sell this because it's not yellow, so I don't want it.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Okay. Before we continue, we've got this transformation spell. So what can there is an upgrade for it. There it is. Enemies struck with transformation spell transform into explosive objects. Oh my days, this is insanely good. Now, so wait there, let me think. If we transform something into an explosive thing, transform it into so Crucio, transform them into something explosive and then throw it. Will that deal damage to everyone else? But that means we're going to need to... Oh, you throw it with R1. So these two spells don't matter. Interesting. We'll give it a shot. Okay, what's the first quest we're going to do next episode? I think it's going to be Sebastian. Probably. Yeah. Speak with Amit. No, we're definitely going to do this. Meet Sebastian by the Overlook.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Okay then lads, I hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll go and see Sebastian and find out what's a crack-a-lack in there. See you in the next one lads.